Okay, there's a back door.
Or she finds the back door easier.
chase me.
Okay. Go this way.
Don't go that way. Do you not understand? That's the way I came from.
Hello, everyone. It is. Oh, I for. Of course, I would forget something. There we go. Well, at least I fixed it. Ah. OBS, go back. Ah, there we go. So, hello. Oh, I just realized. Well, not everybody's spookies have to be on this page. This is the starting street. I am always evil. When are you going to learn this, Warden? And why do you keep calling me a swamp puppy? I've already sat there and said it's swamp kitty. Can't arrest me. I can just pull you into the swamps. Anyways, tonight we are playing D&D again, but it's my usual Saturday group and not the once a month Friday group that I'm part of now. Um, put into a moat surrounding the gel to eat. I can do that. Anyways, uh, this is Elpis Eternal episode 7. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I have put with Umbreon Pixie because she is going to be becoming a VTuber in the near future. So she's going to be one of us. So I wanted to make sure that I had her tag so we could start helping her get some followers and stuff like that. So yeah, she's not streaming tonight. She will be hopefully in the near future. We're just waiting for the rest of the party to get here. We're just missing one person. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and undeafen. You won't see everybody on this page because I don't have everybody on this page, but you will be at least able to hear them. Give me one moment. All right, stream can hear you guys now. Oh no, we in danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Oh my god. Yup. I don't think we lost anybody. Everybody's still here. I did too. Oh, I there is a soundboard and there is a thing on the soundboard that makes it sound like a disconnect. I know, right? What- Yeah, you're not allowed to die. Nah, never. Yes. I has no backup yet. Yes, for now. Oh, you did that so well. Just waiting for the one. Yeah. You are valid. Yep. Yes, he does. No, I've never claimed to have sanity either, so. Woo! Oh, all right. I got. This is true. Ooh. I mean, no one. I was about to say whoever said that must have not been a part of my stream. Oh, that broke me for a moment there. Gotta see this now. Oh my god. Nyla. That's funny. It is officially after 8 now. Yeah, for us. So, well, we lost somebody. Who do we lose? Oh, oh, Noru. Yes, I think he's having issues with his internet because when he first come in, we couldn't hear him. Welcome back. We can't hear him now. Uh, uh, as a VTuber, we love to call this scuff. Oh no! Yep. It missed me being a tired brain person. It honestly missed me being tired. Yeah. Uh, she showed us a picture of something. And I said, "Smash next question," and I killed the whole table with that because I said it so serious and so fast. To be fair, last night when we were playing D&D, I was running only on 3 hours of sleep. So, Teagle, I don't know, or Rock, I don't know what the issue is, but apparently our D&D Friday D&Ds is cursed because I had car trouble on Thursday. My brakes failed, catastrophically failure. The whole rotor and brake was not there when I took it in Friday to get repaired on the driver's side. No, no, it broke off in the middle of driving 95 northbound. Yeah, it completely the other one. So, and the passenger side one was cracked, so they replaced both rotors. So it's a 2017 car with original parts, but it came down from Virginia. Actually, the brakes were replaced in November. But the rotor was having really bad. The rotors were the ones that snapped and broke off, or the driver's side one did. They're brand new now because I just replaced them yesterday. They're completely replaced. I I'm guessing, yeah. Yep. Yep. $766.90. Also, I did an alignment and oil change at the same time because I was sitting there stuck all day. But They didn't. But I had to get a whole. Well, it was a dealership. They're not going to comp anything if they don't have to. No, they won't. Yeah. Well, probably, but I was also trying to stay with the dealership. Oh, they did that. They run an inspection on the vehicle each time, and after seeing how bad that was, they already checked the calibers. The calibers are perfectly fine. They even showed me. Yep. And this was also originally a car that came from Virginia. So it could have been it could have had complete rust due to the fact that they put salt on the ground out there for snow. Gotcha.
Siri, our streams are muted, or our talking is muted on your stream.
See, so fun fact, before I even came over here, I fixed that and it reverted back to another one.
It's cloist, I tell you. Cloist.
Because your stream's only hearing like a one-side conversation of what
Well,
we're talking about.
No, it's not. It's picking it up now, but like I had legitimately fixed it earlier before I even started stream. Thank you, Faye.
I had to completely open up and replace part of my engine.
Ooh.
Oof. What happened?
My valve cover was the gasket on it was old, and the only way to replace it is by replacing the entire cover. Well, the problem with that is you have to take the engine off the engine mount, take apart like all the engine mount portion to get to the cover because it's covering the valve cover. Um, so I had to replace that. I had to replace all my spark plugs and one of my ignition coils because due to the valve cover, all four of my spark plug wells were full of oil.
Yep.
And
You also remember to replace all the gaskets, right?
Huh?
You remember to replace all the gaskets while you're down there, right?
All the gaskets are part of the valve cover.
It's separate, but
No,
not
they're not.
everyone does.
No, they're not. On my engine, on my car, the only difference is the valve cover, the large one that goes around the base of the valve cover, that's the only one that could be separated, but it was part of it. The Sparkwell gaskets are part of the valve cover.
Welcome
That's
back,
why
Robo.
you can't replace just the valve gaskets. You have to replace the entire cover.
Okay.
I looked into it thoroughly because this damn car just it takes so much to fix everything. What?
Thought you drove like a Honda Civic.
No, I drive a Nissan.
Oh, that's right.
Car knows we have
How
extra
did you move all the way down there, Sixer?
It's a fucking shitty ass goddamn brand of a vehicle in the States.
Yes, it is. Where am I? I'm not sure.
Your little icon's way down at the very bottom. I gotta move you all the way.
And not
up
in
to
the
your
little
spot.
not in the little box you're supposed to be in.
How did
I
you
don't
do
see any-
that?
What are you
I don't know
looking
where
at?
I am. I'm on the Oprah
My
map.
stream. My stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My stream.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I have a separate tab open that shows me his stream.
And you were not in your little
Just
box
like-
for the stream.
Yes,
Well, that's-
I'm escaping.
That's not
I am
really
too powerful.
Freedom at last.
Ah. We shall
Not one of
take over the
those-
stream. We shall be the streamer.
great.
Ah,
he's
so
becoming
you're finally
Rita.
awake.
Uh, 6 years becoming Rita.
Ah. I'm too powerful.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
So, Teagle, the next time I see... Or, Rook. The next time I see you in person,
Rock.
I need to... if I have any of these energy drink gummies, I want to let you try one. Same with you,
Why?
Bliss. It's a company I'm affiliated with called Aimbot, and I try to let everybody have a sample to try. The gummies are 50 milligrams of caffeine, but the nootropics makes all that caffeine spread out. Which I just had
I
one.
need to message.
Message this dick.
Whoa!
Considering the
That
mic is
clear as
on.
day. I heard that clear as day.
You're in my domain. I sleep out here, asshole.
Well, I told you to go to the room.
I mean, that was good.
You're in mine.
Domain expansion. Get on this dick.
I don't trust you, void boy.
Counter. I sleep out here, asshole.
There's a whole moment with this group, is there?
And you guys.
Alright,
Hear
this is
me.
Law's last
Yes,
chance
barely,
to
though.
take a quick break, get some water, because we are
I
about
had to switch to my phone. I don't know why. I just went.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like a second.
Maybe your mic gave out.
Possibly, but I'm so curious of why it gave out.
It just said, nah, bye.
Are there any chewed on cables?
No,
You want this too?
but it's just ironically what I would have gone to first.
Yep.
There's no other cats out here. You want part of this?
Okay,
Any
once
broken
Rock
cables?
gets back, we can get started. Does
Here
anyone
goes.
need any drinks before we start? Drinks, bathroom, food.
My drinks and my food is right here next to me. Oh,
Cool, I just finished mine. It was a pot pie and a chicken skin, so.
we haven't had dinner yet, but I got popcorn.
Love it.
That's dinner.
No, I need something more.
It's
More,
sustenance.
more. I need something more than this.
Billy?
Valid, but okay.
Let's put it this way: I'm a fat person trapped in a skinny person's body.
God, I feel that. Especially back when I had a metabolism.
I have a metabolism. I don't want it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
would
Please,
say-
sir, may I have some more?
I would say take it, but I don't wish this curse on anybody. At one point in time in my life, I was so underweight that I was constantly getting sick because of how bad my metabolism was.
I will take it.
Mm-mm.
Mine used to be that, or not that bad, but Mine was really bad when I was little, but no, when I hit like 28, that motherfucker went away real fast.
See, mine was so bad that people thought I was
When
anorexic.
Same. No, I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I eat. It's just it doesn't stick around ever.
I was 6 foot tall, and literally you could see every bone in my body, and that was not for me not eating. I was eating everything I could see. I said I was on the seafood. I seafood, I eat it. I
I
still
made
am
the
that
same
way.
joke.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never made it to 6 feet.
I had one friend that swore
I
I
made
had
to
a tapeworm.
5'11".
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Well, I made it to 6'1". My son made my back compress and never gave that inch back.
Are we calling him?
Ooh.
Hmm?
Do you want to call him while
No,
you're doing
he's fine.
that? Okay. Weirdly enough. They would be-
Oh, I thought I was muted still.
Nope, you're back. Just waiting for everybody. Oh, we lost Neuro again.
Where are you playing?
Hmm?
Where are you playing?
We lost Neuro again.
Mine?
So we got one person that is struggling to keep connected.
Am I amongst
Welcome back.
Yes!
You are
I had
back.
to completely restart my.
For now.
Yeah, I had to completely restart my PC.
Oh, well,
You
dang.
are,
That
you are
bad.
a little loud, Noro. Hold on. That's on
Yeah,
my
you
end.
are.
There you go.
At least it was a quick restart.
Yeah, I did the nerdy thing and said, let me run a power cycle.
Yeah, if it's
I
Yeah,
out
it's always
sometimes,
step
I'll click
one.
it. Alright. Depending on
Selections.
when Lynx updates us, I actually should be getting started right about now. And he will join in when he can.
Yep.
His kids are probably giving him trouble.
Probably.
Alright.
He has 3 boys.
Or his wife.
You know, it could be the wife, yeah.
All the above.
Yep. Yeah.
Feeling
Knowing,
guilty of that last one.
knowing his house, yes.
I'm on it. I've been told to hydrate.
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean,
Alright.
it is, because chat made me
So-
do it.
Shall we delve
Oh, sure,
into
chat
the
made you do it.
Actually, chat did make him do it.
Wow.
I think chat's innocent.
Oh, who?
Hey!
Lynx!
Welcome, Lynx.
Howdy, howdy.
Welcome! Now we have the whole crew.
Yep.
Just as we're about to start, too.
Hurrah, hurrah, the party's all here. I haven't missed a thing.
Nope.
No, we didn't
Nope.
start.
Perfect time.
Because again, to be fair, I was still trying to eat, and I didn't want to eat while on stream, so.
Technically, you were eating while on stream, so ha 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 ha.
What?
They weren't hearing me. I had muted, so, and I didn't want to be playing a game while eating, so.
Fair.
By the way, I mixed the fruit punch and the blue raspberry from aimbot with 12 ounces of water. And Oda and Sora both attempted to taste both the flavors. And Oda's a snob when it comes to flavors, and
Energy drinks, yeah.
Sora just doesn't like energy drinks. But they
Okay.
both like these.
Yeah!
Wait, so you just mixed together 600 milligrams of caffeine?
Oh no, I mixed it way earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I mixed it and put it in the refrigerator. It's easy.
By the way, Ghetto, you might want to try it mixed with Sprite too. I hear it's really good mixed with Sprite or Sierra Mist or 7-Up.
I have not done that.
I need to purchase some, so I'll have to do that the next time.
Yeah.
Honestly, the blue raspberry tastes best mixed in lemonade for me.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I tried these other flavors because all I've tried is the strawberry kiwi.
And you had the strawberry
Okay, this
kiwi
is a
and you had the
little
gummy last night too.
Just, I need to try the other 3. I cannot have fruit punch because I'm allergic.
Fair.
That is the first I've ever heard of that, but fair. Ooh, maybe green apple.
I've always
Green
been
apple was good.
I've always been allergic to like punch of kind, whether it be tropical or fruit punch.
So chat is
And
now
it's,
pointing a gun at
it's
me.
It's one of the dyes.
Point it back.
Okay.
I don't have an
That's
emote that
pretty
has
much-
a
I
gun,
actually
but I do
do
have this.
Alright, so let's get into tonight's session. What episode is this? 7?
The Phantom McGinnis.
We asked the chronicler.
Right.
Repeat the
Welcome,
question because my
everyone.
Getting
brain.
just desserts. Or deserts.
This is episode 7, right?
Yes, it is episode 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Well now, welcome back to tonight's session of Elpis and Ephemeral Hope. When your party last left off, you had ended up going into an underwater aqueduct cistern for the Ethereal Wilderness's water supply, finding out that gelatinous cubes had gunked up the gears and some immovable rods were stopping the water wheels that generated the water throughout the area. After getting rid of the gunk and unstopping the water wheels, one of you climbing up the chute and being isekai'd into a demi-plane of water, whereupon a very, very large, almost gargantuan-sized gelatinous cube sat absorbing up the water out of a waterfall. On top of that, a lovely little snake individual decided to make its home within the plains. After some carefully crafted and skillful maneuvering of your party, you did manage to defeat them and pot-shot the gelatinous cube, fixing the issue of why water was not running into the aqueduct and cistern. After escaping that and traveling on the way back, we've stopped with you guys just outside the bazaar. And that is where we are picking up tonight's session. As a cat just comes sliding up to the desk.
Oh. I don't know about you guys.
Do you have a reservation?
Think he would. So you guys have it is, I'm going to say, about early morning, midday, and you have just arrived at the entrance of the bazaar after figuring out the issue with the cisterns and the aqueduct.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.
Yeah.
How you say it? Little warm here.
Sweet one.
Hotter than Pew's armpits.
Yato, if you were saying something, I did not understand a word you said.
Yeah, we did not hear you at all, Ghetto.
Didn't hear me at all?
No.
Yeah, there was like a
Can
bunch
you
of
hear me now?
background. Can't hear you, but there was like a lot of background noise while you were explaining something. We heard the background noise over you.
It's like you are very far away from your mic.
Yep.
Wait,
Well, that's weird. Give me a second.
seriously?
It might be the fact that his headset, it might be connected to his laptop's speakers instead of his headset, like last time.
Ah.
Kitty, we're gonna go over that way. No. Hold still.
Test 1 2.
There
I
you
can
go.
hear you now. Yeah.
Very much. Woohoo!
And no background
Right.
noise. Woohoo!
Okay, so get to say, I don't know about you all, but it is, it's hotter than Pew armpit here. So we need to get this on this.
It sounded like it went back to the other one.
Oh, darn it.
I think I saw it was in water. Can I pour it on Ghetto?
You can if you want.
Where's my inventory?
Wait. We landed in the ocean away from the bazaar. I don't think we got back to the bazaar. At
No,
the
we
last
landed-
time.
Yeah, we did.
No, we landed in the desert and we were walking, and then we made it to the
Oh
bazaar.
yeah,
Yeah, I stopped y'all right outside the bazaar.
gotcha. Oh yeah, she launched us to it. That's right. Never mind.
Alright, so what do y'all do?
I said I was pouring water on Ghetto to cool him off.
I think
Okay.
we landed in the water when we got there, so he technically already in water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. I yeeted y'all out of the water into the bazaar, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
See, I remembered
Yeah, I remember what I was
something.
wondering.
So yeah, y'all are in the middle of the water of the oasis in the bazaar. So and you just everyone's just like looking at you guys as newcomers who came out of the sky into the water.
I'm just swimming around happily. Like, yep, my home. I'm back in the water where I belong.
I'm under the water right now.
Okay, so you have one in water, one under the water. What are the rest of you doing? Climbing out or staying in?
I should probably climb out.
Out. Out.
Out.
Okay. So each of you will climb out, and again, you are getting some curious looks from the guards, the traders, and some of the visitors that they have here. Again, what do you guys choose to do?
I remain swimming because
I don't know
all
about you
I
guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry.
I'm gonna
Can
go
you
get
guys
something
hear
to eat.
me at all whatsoever?
Now we can.
Now we can.
Yeah.
Okay, I've disconnected my headset for right now. I'm gonna fight with that later.
Okay. I'm just swimming around the in the oasis because water is calling to me. Still. Yeah.
Okay. So Ghetto, you had been yeeted out of the ocean and into the oasis water. Everyone but you and Siri so far has climbed out, and Noro is going to probably head to a stall for food.
Yes.
And I'm going with Noro.
Alright, you guys have your options of meat skewers, mushroom skewers, meat and mushroom. There's fruit, there's peppers, there's seared steak, there's slices of ham, there's some boar.
So I myself, if I'm still in the pool, I'll go ahead and get out of the fountain, and I will be making my way back to the inn we were staying in, so I can take my armor off to dry.
Okay.
I should probably head into the main city to let the queen know of our progress.
I'm going to get 3 fruits, 4 meats, and a mushroom.
Okay. That'll cost
Nope.
you totaled 7 silver. Alright, so you are going to head out to Odorig Town. Got it.
I'll
You choose to walk there, or are you going to take their preferred form of transportation? Nyla?
I'll try the preferred transportation.
Okay.
Land seal.
Yep, it is a seal with a sled. So they are going to give you the general rundown with the reins. There's little. Think of like a snowboard with the boot clips. That's kind of what's here on the front of the sled. It's something for you to stick your feet in so you don't go flying off the sled, but keep the sled with you. And the reins are about, I'd say, 6 feet, and they attach to a harness that sits around the land seal's neck and slightly under their torso and flippers. They said it's just like riding a horse, just not an actual horse.
Okay.
So I'm going to need from you, in order, a animal handling check. Then I'm going to need an acrobatics and an athletics.
Okay.
Not doing too well.
Not on that third one. Do I want to use a important dice already? It's like athletics and acrobatics. Am I doing backflips on this seal?
No, the athletics is to see how long you can keep a hold of the reins as the seal goes. The acrobatics is to stay on the sled, even with the little boot boosters.
Oh, Jesus. Just getting dragged behind
I'm
it.
short. I mean, at least the seal likes me. I got that 19.
Yeah. You got the more nicer temperament seal that actually is very first time user friendly.
That's good.
So the seal will start off at first very easily sliding along the sand, not that much of an issue. But then as it seems that you are getting used to the steering and the handling, the seal will pick up pace. And as I said, the acrobatics is to make sure you can stay on the sled with the boot boosters and not go flying off or being dragged behind it on your feet. And the athletics is to see how long you can keep hold of the reins and keep going while keeping control. With which that's 7. I'll say your handle animal and acrobatics can outweigh your athletics enough to where you start losing control of it about 30 feet from the city.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just have the seal slow down, I guess, for
where
the final.
Where your sled just like hits a tree branch and you just go flying.
Oh, okay. At least there's sand.
But you do end up at the entrance to Odoric Town, and the seal just kind of slides in between the guards with the sled in tow, and goes to the seal station that's within the town.
Okay. I'll speak with the guards and ask if the queen is currently available.
She
Of the
is,
chieftain.
and she is taking walk-ins at this moment.
Excellent. I need to see her, please.
Go right in.
All right, I'll head into the city and head towards the palace.
All right. 2 of the guards will stand at attention as you come up the stairs to the entrance, and as you walk in, you will hear the pounding of a sword into the floor, with an announcement from the guard on the right of the chieftain. Announcing Miss Nyla of the Adventuring Company.
Okay, I'll bow.
Sabru will motion you forward. There is no need to bow. Just what update do you have for me?
Of course, Your Empress. Of course, Your Empress. We made our way up to the mountain spring where the water flows from. It's a rather interesting complex. But inside, we found many gelatinous cubes gunking up gears and important machinery, let alone some other sticky coatings, some kind of glue perhaps, or something that was stuck to other ones where there was no cubes. And then last but not least, we appear to have made our way into a demi-plane that is somehow connected with the water dimension.
How else would we obtain the free-flowing water we have? That's one of our many sources of water. The main one, but one of many. As you can kind of surmise, the actual Highland Mountain waterfalls don't provide the water we desperately need to everywhere. There's simply not enough of it.
The main thing about that Denny plane is, for one, there was an absolutely gargantuan gelatinous cube upon its main waterfall. And there was also a demon residing within the waters.
I see. So, in your adventuring opinion, do you believe this was targeted, or do you believe it was just mishap?
While the gelatinous cubes could have just ended up there, the other substances that were blocking the machinery seem more intentional. And if a demon is involved, who knows? Perhaps it simply moved there, or perhaps it had a reason. It does feel a bit more targeted than just by chance.
Okay. Take that into consideration as we continue our investigation as to why this happened to begin with. But it is fixed now, yes?
It appears so. There was a bunch of corruption in the water, but we managed to clean it out with magic.
Much appreciated.
Though I would keep an eye on the water that flows just in case something similar occurs at another source.
do thank you and your party for assisting in the matter of returning water to the wilderness here. As promised, here's the rest of the payment for you and your party members. And she's going
Thank
to
you.
and one of her daughters, the youngest oldest one, is going to come up with a couple with a wicker basket of very finely made cotton pouches that have little leather drawstrings, and just hand you the basket. Each pouch is the gold for your party.
Thank you.
Figured it was easier than just saying, "Here you go, split it."
Indeed, this will make it much easier. Thank you, Your Grace.
Of course, thank you for helping.
Gladly.
It's also that little extra in there for returning my my heir safely and alive.
Your generosity is most appreciated.
I repay what good things happen with good things. So, a little bit of advice: if you and your party members are searching for ways to familiarize yourself with the area and gain money in the process, there is an adventuring guild up north in Fjordhelm that is always looking for adventurers and mercenaries to assist with tasks throughout the continent.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much, Empress. Have a wonderful evening, or well, rest of your day.
You do the same. And again, thank you.
Then I'll take my leave and return to the bazaar.
Okay. Are you taking the seal or are you walking this time?
I'll probably walk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just walk.
So you get there about early evening. The rest of you,
Yeah.
Noro, you gotten food. Sixer, what did you get?
I'll say I got 4 meat, 3 veg, and a fruit for dessert.
Alright, that's again gonna be about 7 silver.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
I finally get out of the water to go get food.
Okay.
Fixing gear due to the fact that we already had food and I'm not spending the gold.
And while you were doing that, actually, a couple of the bazaar guards come up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the adventurers that helped with the water issue, correct?
Yeah.
We would like to extend an offer of permanent employment to you here as a guard at the bazaar. We could do with more martial talent, and we've seen how you fight. You have a very militaristic fight style to you, which we can respect.
Isn't most of the guards in your town women?
Yes, with a few males that will occasionally work night shifts, but they're the ones that generally patrol the area.
Hmm. Sure, why not?
Excellent. And as it is employment, you will receive a monthly stipend as your pay of 15 gold, which is after 2 months, enough to be able to settle down in a form of housing within the area.
Technically, he could actually already buy his own home here
Yeah, but they don't know that.
because he's currently still got the same gold he started out with.
Again, technically they don't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
But so they have offered you a job.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Just the argument is that queen of I forget the name of the city. Where is it? I don't
Odereg.
remember. Yeah, if she summons, then I have to go.
Yep. And you can surmise these guards don't do anything without the say-so of the chieftain or her daughters. So the fact that they're extending you the invite for employment means it already got approved by Asabru.
Mm-hmm.
So that for you will start in the morning. What are the rest of you doing after you guys gotten something to eat?
I'm taking a skewer back to the hotel for Ghetto. 1 or 2 skewers.
Okay. Ghetto, are you still drying out your armor? Or are you doing something else?
So, getting back to the hotel, I would doff my armor and try to set out all the pieces to dry, using some towels or cloths or whatever I could find in the room to try to dry out the armor.
It will be about this time as you're doing that. Noro is going to come in with some skewers for you, and Nyla is going to return back into the bazaar with their with the basket and pouches.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Here you go. There's a meat and a fruit skewer for you. Didn't know which one you would prefer.
Arigato gozaimasu. I'll take the food and begin to kind of look at the meat skewer and look at the fruit skewer. I'll go ahead and begin to partake lightly from the meat skewer.
Okay.
Okay, as I get back, I'll kind of announce that I have returned and that I have the payment with me, and I'll start passing it out to everyone who's there.
That's the best news I've heard all day. I'll take mine, please.
How much did we get?
Yeah.
About 100 gold each. Because if I'm not mistaken, she paid you half of it up front.
Yeah.
No.
Ah, yatta!
No, we didn't get paid anything up front.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
no.
Just 100 gold each for everyone.
Okay.
I mean, they're not one to skimp on payment for a job well done.
Nice.
Yeah. It's 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 other members, so
No, it's 100 each.
I'm doing math.
Total of 600 gold.
Everybody else can add 20.
You don't
Oh,
want it?
you're dividing yours up.
No.
Okay.
There's 5 other people. It's 100 gold. Everybody else, he just hands 20 gold to each of them.
That is very gracious.
What is this for?
Thank you, Rain.
Offered a job here, taking it, so y'all can have that share.
Oh. Okay. Well.
What? What? Job here?
I just look at him consciously like, the fuck?
Requested by the the chiefess herself.
I see. Well, it was nice traveling with you.
Wait. Job? You're taking a job off? I mean, we all suddenly appear in desert like poof, and now you're just settling here after
Not so
being
much-
abducted?
Not so much settling. It's more of a temporary situation where eventually I more than likely will be returning home. It's better that I stay somewhere that I am able to be in contact with.
But it is your choice to make, I suppose. It's
Yeah.
not like any of us here are actually part of real, real full-fledged company or anything.
Indeed, we're all a bunch of strangers that woke up in a desert.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
And I already had planned on returning home at some point because being the head of the royal guard to the queen requires me to return. So staying stationary is better than trying to be out and about and them trying to find me.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? Celebrate.
I can agree with that.
Sounds good to me.
I want to hand him back his gold.
Don't need it.
No, you never know.
I don't need it.
Okay, if you don't want it, I take it. Give it to me.
Same. I took my 20.
My 22.
I'll reach my
The life
hands
of a
out for his
mercenary.
20.
The life of a mercenary.
Listen, I don't look give horse in mouth. I take, okay? You don't want gold? Fine, I take gold. Give it to me. Seriously. I go buy something to drink for all of us. We celebrate.
Hi.
See, he gets it.
Alright.
So, gimme.
Sure.
I will take that gold.
Okay, so you have 20 additional gold.
I'm now up to 155.
Wait, no, you should be at like 200. No, yeah, 155. Sorry.
Me over here at 1,460.
So you all hang tight. I'm going to go find some place to procure something quality.
Remember we got like that crazy expensive gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, I'm going to get up, place my mallet upon my back, and my sword's back up on my hip, and just kind of leave my armor there to dry and go to fetch something to drink.
After asking around, there is a very very popular on the rise establishment within the bazaar that has various different drinks, cocktails, mixed drinks, virgin and alcoholic.
Perfect. I make my way there.
Okay. Behind it, you see another of the female humanoids. She's currently shaking two shakers that you can hear ice and liquid being mixed. And there are various different traders and males who are here after a long day's work. There's more females than there are males, considering.
Okay.
But they're all here either off shift or about to start shift.
So I will approach the. I suppose I'll approach the first person that I see at the. Is this like a bar or is it like an?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll approach the first person and go. Konnichiwa gozaimasu. I am told that you have fine spirits, yeah?
do. We have some of the best in the area. What can I get for you?
Yosh, do you happen to have anything from, say,
East?
my brain went dead. DM, help me remember where Ghetto's from again.
Yeah, hold on.
It was the more Asian inspired section of the world.
Give me a minute. I have to go look.
Do 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 do.
Not where he said you were from, but I believe
Was it Healthkind?
Okay.
Healthkind might have been where you were from. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Healthkind.
Yeah, because that had more the Asian
Persuasion.
persuasion there.
So, you don't happen to have anything from Healthkind, do you?
Actually, we just got some of their freshly made spirits in.
Yatta! Could I procure a bottle or 3?
Certainly, that'll be 3 gold for the bottles.
Ah, excellent. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and do you have anything special? I have a friend who is going to be taking job here, and we celebrating for him.
I do actually have a Chieftain Reserves seasonal.
Is it strong?
It is the Chieftain's Reserves, of course it's strong.
I will take bottle. 2 bottles.
That'll be 4 gold.
Alright, so I hand over 7 gold in total.
Alright, and you are given 5 bottles of spirits. 3 of them are from Healthkind. One of them is their spring seasonal spirit, and the other 2 are their common productions of high quality. And you were given 2 bottles of a Chieftain Reserves seasonal spirit. In which case, the seasonal ones for this time are very berry related.
It's definitely free.
More along the lines of like the raspberry, blueberries, blackberry kind of mixture.
Nice.
Because y'all aren't quite in the winter month yet, but you are within the spring, summer. So it's more of the vibrant, fresher fruit spirits with the dabs of honey within them. That's what you were given for the Chieftain's Reserve.
So just double checking, that's 3 bottles of Healthkind sake, yes?
Yeah. One of them is a seasonal. The other 2 are just their standard high quality. And you got 2 Chieftain Reserves, which aren't sake. They are they're along the lines of a whiskey.
So they're like a whiskey.
Yes. That's what you've been given with that 7 gold.
That's not bad.
All right. So I will gather those. I will gather all of those up, and I'll ask them if they have like a crate or something that I can carry everything back in.
They will give you a small spirits crate.
Thank you most kindly. Arigato gozaimasu. You take care. Have a good day, okay?
Spasiba.
Alright. I'll begin to make my way back, just stopping very briefly to, just to kind of look out on the desert, look up to the sky. Ears do a bit of twitching as I'm looking out and just examining things, holding the crate in hand. After a moment of reflection, I make my way back to the others.
Right. You do make your way back, and at this point, the interior of the hotel building you're in, the water for the spa and hot springs that are there is refilling enough to where you and the party are relaxing.
Hey, everybody! I'm back!
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, I've brought with me a good selection of beverages to drink. I have 2 bottles of quality health-kind sake, and then there's a seasonal health-kind sake. It is a fruit and beverage. Fruit and word is not good for me here. Anyways, and then I have for you and to Terrain, I'll hand a bottle of the Chieftain's Reserve. Chieftain's Reserve. Since you'll be here, perhaps it is a good idea to get used to the good life that they enjoy.
Shit, I was muted.
So, who's ready to drink?
I am. Let's go.
That is spirit.
There you go.
Those in our spirits indeed.
So you all will partake in the spirits procured by your rabbit friend here, and will relax in the hot spring. The night will go on. You all will eventually retire to your rooms, and
I will. I'll probably go out during the before going to bed. I'll go out and stare at the moon for a little bit.
all right. While you do that, you will hear throughout the whisper of the wind, and a tumbleweed will actually tumble by where you're at. Within that, you will hear the sounds of you will hear whispers stating while you are losing 1, you are gaining 2. Be on the lookout, or they will need help. One knows, one does not.
Okay.
That is what
Ghetto will simply just take a sip of the sake and then kind of kick back inside.
Alright, the night will go on. Morning arrives.
Oh. I was going to say, before I long rest, I did want to cast divination as a ritual.
Okay. Alright.
Just, show me the path, I guess. Should I head to the visions of where we should go next, I guess? Should it be that guild, or is there another path we should take?
Pointing you towards the guild itself up in Fjordhelm.
All right.
As that is both the primary form of helping people here, but also a form of getting the currency and gaining respect and renown amongst the continent.
All right.
So that's what your divination will give you. And as I've said, morning will arise. Who is the first one up?
Can I say I was up? I was just consulting my star map before the sun rose.
Alright, so you're up looking at your star map. Who's next?
I would like
Probably
to
still
say
one
that
first up.
I would probably be out in the
Ooh,
water again
guys.
because I just like, yeah, no, water calls. I'm back over there.
Alright, so you're swimming about the water.
I am happily sleeping in then.
Okay. It'll
I
get
bet
wanna
everyone
wake me up
expected me to
first
wake them
thing.
up.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Or correction, I lay there and tried to, but I'm like, crap. The anticipation, and now I'm awake. So now I'm up. The thought of you doing it woke me up.
There you go. So eventually everyone wakes up. You all will partake in breakfast. You are given some hair of the dogs for those who had too much spirit to drink.
Oh, I'm nursing the I'm still nursing that bottle of sake.
I don't chug it down.
Wait, is the bottle supposed to be full or no?
The
It's short in this bottle.
bottle is full that was given to you.
It was.
Alright, Ghetto and Rin, go ahead, make me con saves.
Ryan is
Right.
I max freaking constitution. He's not shallow on that. Constitution. Let me see if I have anything towards it, just in case. Nope.
Alright. Ghetto, can I get a con roll from you? A con check? Save, I mean?
He's definitely got a pounding headache, that's for sure.
Yeah, while you are not drunk, you are borderline tipsy with a
Lucky.
headache. You did better.
That's better.
Do I need to replace that one with?
No, he used a lucky.
Lucky.
Oh, lucky. Okay.
Alright, so you're spared being drunk and tipsy, but you do have a headache. You asked for strong, you got strong.
Okay. I need someone to stop pounding head with mochi mallet. That's my job. Pound heads with mochi mallet.
Now you know how your enemies feel.
Right? At this point, I'm just I'm cursing under my breath.
I shall say you are cursing under your breath in Sylvan. Wait, do you know Sylvan?
I think I do. Let me check. Celestial, Common, Draconic, Confirm. Nope, not Sylvan.
You know what? Celestial.
Actually, I'm the one that knows Sylvan. That's where you're confusing.
Okay, yeah. So you are.
Although it does seem weird that a Harengon wouldn't know Sylvan, considering the Harengon come from the naturally come from the Feywilds. But anyways, that doesn't matter. No, I don't have it.
But also, so the ghosts update to their races. The races don't know their own races' languages. They have to choose that language as their language.
Isn't that weird?
It's dumb.
Yeah, so gnomes don't know gnomish unless they select gnomish, and I'm like, well, that's stupid.
I mean, maybe you're born in a society where they don't really speak it.
So I will say, Ghetto, you are cursing under your breath in Celestial.
Okay, no problem. It is very nice swearing. It's very beautiful swearing. It all sounds like Latin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy.
And suddenly a portal opens up underneath and a demon appears. Nah.
Ah!
Right?
No, that'd be if you were speaking Abyssal, okay? Abyssal
I'm
or-
sorry, you took wrong turn at Albuquerque. You're gonna have to go back now. My head hurt too much.
Pretty much.
I will not be attacked like this, thank you.
Alright, so everyone is awake and eating, nursing headaches. What do you guys do?
Begrudgingly gather my thing.
I'll tell everyone about the information about the guild in Home or whatever up north.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a guild up north in the city of Fjordhelm that is the primary means of making money, if that is what you wish, but they are always looking for adventurers and mercenaries to help around the continent. So y'all can choose to do that, or you can wander and see what happens.
Do we have any
Actually-
better options available to us? I mean, seriously, if we wander, perhaps better to have organized idea of where we go.
I actually honestly have to agree.
I divined the destination, not the path.
Right? I had. If we put to vote, I suppose I say we stick together and go northward towards Guild Place, whatever. Perhaps something turn up as we walk. Unless, of course, everybody won't take job here and just, hang out.
No. I am good on that.
I want to do some shopping over here. That's it.
Yeah, I would
Probably
say
good
shop-
idea.
So Rin, you are up and awake, being one of the first, and you report to your captain, who's just giving you a general rundown, and they're just gonna have you do a patrol from the town to the bazaar, looking for anything like bandits, stray monsters, lost travelers, the likes. So we can exit your character here and out as working. Everyone else, you said you're going on a shopping trip.
You're shopping over heading north.
What are you getting?
I want to look for some supplies for my experiments.
Nice.
I want some healing potions and Antitoxins.
Okay. What kind of healing potions are you looking for, and how many?
Just standard potions of healings. And I'm gonna say at least 10.
Oh, one thing we forgot to tell the party: Suri's been redone. He is no longer a rogue bard; he is a sorcerer bard.
Oh yeah. We worked that wild magic in to be a little more chaotic.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Who's ready to take a fireball at level 3 directly on top of the entire party?
I don't care.
I've got fire resistance. Let's go.
You make it sound like that's the problem.
My body is ready. Let it be.
All right.
I forgot. I have
A standard potion of healing Noro is 50 gold each.
Hmm.
I believe. Give me a moment. Let me actually look that up.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50 gold each. And the one shop that actually has anything of these sorts only has about 5 in stock.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk away from now. I need to, and I'm just gonna walk away saying, I wish I was a better healer.
Ooh, ouch.
Your antitoxins will cost about the same thing of 50 gold.
Yeah, I think I just head back to the hotel room, consult my star maps, and work on my spells.
Okay. So while you do that, everyone else will do their general daily things. If they have to select spells, they do their meditations for it. And I will say you all will start off heading north.
Can I make one purchase before we leave?
Yeah, what else is everyone else getting? I'm sorry.
It's okay, no big deal.
What do you think?
I just want to. I want to buy a herbalism kit.
I have 2.
Oh, do you have 2?
No, I only have 1 actually. Why do I have 1? I should have got more of those actually.
So I want to buy a herbalism kit and a healer's kit before we leave.
That ironically I have 2 of.
And I want to buy some regents necessary for making potions.
Alright, an herbalism kit's gonna cost you 5 gold each. See. And you said healer's kit?
Yep. And then I want to buy enough regent or enough raw materials to create a couple of potions.
The regents would be cheaper than buying the potions themselves.
Damn. That's smart, Ghetto.
So
If you want to go back and look for those, Noro, you can.
Yeah, I can. Because I'm going through my bag realizing I really do need more herbalism kits for personal reasons.
So I'll spend 60 gold to get the materials to make 2 potions and to buy the healer's kit and herbalism kit.
Okay. How many healer and how many herbalisms?
You know what? Excuse me. 20 gold for 2 healer's kits and 2 herbalism kit.
Okay. So the herbalism kits are going to be 5 gold each. So that's 10.
Yep. So 20 plus 50 is 70.
Okay. So 50 gold for the. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So 70 gold will get you the stuff to make a potion. 2.
All right.
Yeah. 1. Sorry. Math is not a strong suit here.
I feel that.
Very much feel that.
Alright. Noro, do you do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you spend the same amount or do you spend a different amount?
I'm gonna spend the same amount.
Okay, so both you can subtract 70 from your total earnings, and you will have 2 healer's kits, 2 herbalism kits each, and enough herbs to make a potion between both of you. Well, 2 potions between the 2 of you. So 1 each.
So 2 healer kits.
Nora will have 2 healer kits, 2 herbalism kits, and enough to make 1 potion. Ghetto has the same thing. 2, and enough to make 1.
Actually, I bought 2. I bought 50 gold pieces worth of regents to make 2 health potions. And then I bought 2 kits and 2 healers kits and 2 herbalism kits.
I actually had 2 healers kits, so now I have like 6 healers kits.
Can't have too many healers kits, especially if you don't have that. Especially if you don't have a dedicated healer.
I am the dedicated healer. That's the problem.
Oh
And
shit! Between you and I think Nyla, yeah.
Yeah, because my literal spells are cure wounds, protection from good and healing, spare the dying, and healing spirit.
Okay, so between the 2 of you, you can make 4 potions of healing.
I'll say I have Spare the Dying, and then I have Life Transference. That's my healing spell.
Alright, is anyone else buying anything before we move forward?
Nope, just going to state that as we're traveling, I will, over the next couple of days, work on using those herbalism kits to make potions.
And I
Yeah, I'd like to pick up, like I said, some stuff for my experiments.
Yeah, you can pick up about the same thing for them. The regents.
And steel.
In what?
Steel, like a steel ingot.
Okay. So you have steel too.
Can I buy
Cool.
Can I buy some extra rations?
Yeah. Yeah, you can buy extra rations.
I want to buy some extra
Cool.
rations as well.
Okay.
I'll also buy a handful.
I'm buying like 10 extra rations. I'm Fey lost, so I'm used to just going days without actually seeing food around. Or having to hunt for it.
So everyone will. How many rations is everyone getting? Enough for the trip up to Fjordhelm?
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's
For
gonna
me,
take
anyway.
you
Yeah.
walking. That's gonna be 2.5 weeks. Because you're starting. Let me ping. You're starting here. You need to go up here.
Okay, I was buying 10 rations.
I will remind everybody that I have like 80 days worth of rations.
Actually, wait, can I?
From that
I
purple
just-
worm.
I just realized something that would be much more better for me to actually buy. And I don't have the skills for this, but I think it would be better to buy it anyways. Can I buy does anybody have a cooking set?
Let me look at sorry.
Today's episode brought to you by Shopping Spree. Because there's no other D&D game without shopping.
I mean, let's be real, that's kind of true.
Surrey does not.
Yeah, because I'm assuming nobody else has cooking utensils.
Oh, not.
Yes. Yes, Loki. I love you.
Yeto is samurai, not cook.
I don't think, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think anybody actually has this trade.
Nope. I didn't.
Loki, can you please not try to eat
Every
my
time you say
charging block?
Loki, I start to respawn.
I have a literal cat named Loki.
I know you do.
So cooking and such is basically survival. So if your survival is high enough, then yeah, that would be it.
Yeah.
I got a 5 for survival. So I'm buying a cook's utensils. Maybe I can turn rations into something edible.
So, you all will have enough rations to at least last you until you get to Fjordhelm. Now, how you use those rations, as well as how well you can survive cooking, you should be fine. provided y'all can at least know how to boil water, not burn it.
I mean, I should
Burnt
know
cereal.
water, considering I come from water.
I am water.
Just because you come from water doesn't mean you can't burn it.
This is
Because
true.
you're water doesn't mean you can't burn it.
Look, I'm still questioning what I'm even supposed to be. I am a Horizon Walker, Circle of Stars druid.
You all will start your travel. Roll me perception checks. Everyone.
I don't wanna.
You're fine.
Wrong sheet. Wrong sheet.
It's gonna take way too much time for me to roll all those.
We got a 19.
We got a 13. 13.
You don't have to do anything yet, Rock. You're fine right now.
So apparently, I wanted perception.
It'll take a hot minute for me to roll all the perception.
Guidance.
Do you want double guidance?
I love how your level 7 just absolutely has like 2 less than what your level 20 rolled.
Yeah. So, like, to be fair, I mean, actually, wait, they rolled? Level 20 rolled worse. It's just level 20 has higher wisdom and proficiency. Yeah, I was on the wrong sheet because I'm like, do I just want my wizard to be only level like 20 levels in wizard, or do I want to throw in like clockwork sorcery for the, you know, the vibes, the correcting fate?
Oh. Perceptions 24, 19, 20, 19, and 13. Okay. So, you all, as you're walking, I'll say by the time you leave the bazaar after your shopping spree, it's about noon when you leave, so about 3 o'clock ish, give or take, you will come to the end of the desert. But as you do, you see off to your left a group of humanoids surrounding 2 individuals. One is currently prone on the ground, not moving, and the other one has a weapon drawn. And if we can get our new player to join in the chat and describe their character for us.
Hello. Wait, so what's just happened?
You get to
I zoned
describe
out.
your character.
You're like,
describing
there's
your
someone prone on the floor, and then there's someone else. And I think you're describing.
Oh, cool. So what do you stand before?
You have your weapon drawn and you are guarding someone who is prone on the ground.
Okay, cool. So you see someone who's about 6 feet 6'2", Air Genasi, long ponytailed hair, side shaved, crimson with purplish tints in his eyes, light blue skin, holding his bow staff over this body.
And the
Yes.
body that he is currently guarding is a tiefling individual with obsidian armor. And if Rock, can you describe your character more in detail for us, please?
I literally made a miniature of it. You can, it's in the screenshot.
I'll have to go yank it and toss it on screen.
Yeah, like I said, I literally like did it in Hero Forge and just screwed around with it. Quickest and easiest way to do it.
Yeah, if you can go ahead and drop that, Siri. It's gonna take me
Hero Forge, the pawn maker.
I try to find
It's gonna take
it.
me a hot second to see it and load it.
Hang on.
Because I don't see it.
It's in screenshots in the Discord.
I don't have access apparently to screenshots.
Should.
Okay, I do now. I got it.
Let's put
But
it.
like I don't see his in screenshots.
Like, it's an open channel, so.
It was like
Yeah.
right before
Oh, right before.
the one you posted.
Oh, right before the pit crew thing I posted. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. I will post it for all of stream to see.
And just a heads up, Rock, as I said, please put your character to 1 HP, both your 20 and your 7.
Yeah, I need to do that. I haven't even made the 20 yet, but I have that on mental note.
There you go, stream.
Because I'll still have to use the other sheet until I build him at level 20.
This is what Rock looks like.
This-
Rock looks like.
This is the individual that you see proned on the ground, not moving at this particular moment. Go to the right tab. Okay, there's that. Where to go? There it is.
Hey, BRB, I think my dog is crying outside.
I do need to. I'm trying to remember all the freaking races that are in this place.
Apologies, I didn't have this done beforehand. I wasn't sure how I was going to introduce our new players. Our new characters.
Yeah, was wondering that one.
I mean, you did make a new player pure like Johnny Depp style last night.
Yeah, because Friday's game is going against the Mama Purple Worm. Hey, at least it's not y'all.
True.
Yeah, and if I do take 2 levels in Sorcerer, I can use Meta Magic.
Oh?
Good, yeah. Why do I have a feeling like Mapash Bandit is just Rocket Raccoon in D&D? There's a monster called Mapash Bandit, and it's a raccoon.
Yeah, that's from like a Humblewood, right?
Tell me that is not Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, okay?
That would be funny if it was.
Okay. So that is what y'all are seeing currently on the screen.
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. Bandits.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That makes things actually a little bit easier now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hey, perfect. Enough food.
All right, so we see all these creatures ganging up on these two individuals.
Yep. And again, one is on the
Bandit.
ground. The tiefling is on the ground, not moving, with the Erganasi brandishing a bow staff over top the unconscious body, trying to fight off the 9 bandits.
I'm going to hit myself with the spell-like ability Gift of Alacrity.
Can I go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike?
Well, y'all two get a surprise attack in, because they have not yet seen you. Which... Rayu, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's an 8.
You don't notice the party either.
Nice.
Your focus is solely on the individual surrounding you and the unconscious body in front of you.
Okay, hang on a second. I need to
Would I be able to hear the others coming? If
With the 8?
well, I mean, because if I hear things, I have advantage. If I could do it with perception like that.
If you want to do perception with hearing, I'll allow it, yes.
Well,
Cool. So I'll just roll again. 16.
Yeah, you can definitely hear, at your 5, you hear footsteps and chattering.
okay, I'm gonna do it where I roll the 12. I'm gonna do it the first, basically in sets of 2. I'm just gonna roll them all, but it's gonna be sets of 2 essentially.
I also want to cast enlarge and reduce to reduce the size of
16,
the closest
8,
bandit.
14,
To you, the closest
18,
bandit would be
17.
this one.
All right, so he would have to do 14 con save.
So the lowest would be a 12, the highest would be a 21.
Yeah, they're going to see the party, but they're also going to be
Preoccupied.
Yeah, preoccupied. Alright, they succeed the con with a 21.
Lucky.
Oh wait, they rolled a 20. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, the new roll.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm not gonna unactually this. I'm not unactualing them yet.
Pull up here.
If there is someone in chat who would like to roll a d20, see how this bandit succeeds on the attack. They're sending
Yeah. I know there's
Wait,
a
is the
couple
bandit
people.
attacking me or succeeding a saving throw?
I know there's a couple people there, but I think they're just tabbed out and have the stream muted.
What's the command? Oh, there we go. Umbreon got it.
Yeah, I had it pinned earlier.
The DM rolled a
Oh!
20.
The 20s now.
Okay, so what were you casting on the bandit again?
Me?
Enlarge
I
slash
was-
reduce.
Yeah, enlarge slash reduce. And I was trying to reduce them.
Right, so not only do they shake it off, they are going to turn to you.
They're gonna grow one size larger.
Oh no.
Yeah,
They will not be reduced, they will be enlarged.
that's part of your. That's also going to be a little bit part of your chaos there.
Yeah.
Ooh, should we do a roll on the wild table?
No, that 20 for the natural 20 will be enough on the magic one for this time.
Oh, good lord.
I'm putting them on the screen, but you are the one in charge of them, Rock.
Okay. I haven't even added the other 3 yet.
Did you get 3 more?
Not Nothics.
Oh.
The shadows.
Oh yeah, the shadows.
So this is the current screen that you are seeing, and as I said, this one that you had hit will actually, as stated, will enlarge, and purple's going to show that he is enlarged. Noro, you cast Zephyr Strike successfully. What is everyone else doing?
I kind of want to vortex warp the downed person over here so I can heal them. It feels like the right path. My future vision is telling me to do so.
Okay, so... Alright, so you're gonna vortex...
Because they're Ring Bloodstorm, I guess? That's the person who's unconscious.
No, Rock is the
No,
one
Rock is the one unconscious.
Okay, Rock is unconscious, then I'll teleport Rock over to me.
Okay.
So I hit myself with a spell-like ability for a Gift of Alacrity, which will grant me a D8 to my roll when we roll for initiative. Do I have the opportunity to make an action?
Yes, everyone gets a surprise attack on this
Oh,
round.
wonderful.
Okay.
I am charging in to attack Biggins.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I'll cast Cruel Sun on him.
What does that do?
It's Escanor.
It's a new cantrip. It's a chill touch that deals radiant damage.
No.
It's a new cantrip. It's chill touch, but it deals radiant damage.
Someone
Yes,
took my
a
fucking cantrip. How dare you?
Sorry, it's channeling the cruelty of the sun. Make a ranged spell attack against a target within range. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 radiant damage, and it can't regain hit points until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Radiant damage, chill touch.
It's the one that I showed you a little while ago. The
Okay,
cantrip that I
alright.
showed.
Yeah, alright. Ghetto, that will miss.
That's fine. It draws his attention.
That will
rolled a
hit. Sari. Okay. So, what else? What is Sixer, Noro? What are you doing with your surprise attacks?
Missing.
Sixer's like
Come up and hit this Nothic.
And Rock, I did not know that was yours. I am so sorry.
Yeah, that was actually a spell that I found that I had talked to Storyteller about.
Gotcha. I'm
One
sorry.
Of the cantrips I took that I found.
I mean, y'all both found the same cantrip, so I mean,
Funny.
Yeah, I liked the sound of it, so I swapped it for the long rest. I was like, ooh, something that can be star themed. It's like I also decided to swap it out on long rest because it's something that's star themed.
oh good God. Okay. Sixer, who are you hitting?
No one.
What was the?
I got
chaos
an 11.
Okay, so you're aiming for one of the bandits.
Yeah.
Okay. And Noro, roll your hit for which Nothic?
The
Nothics aren't visible.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're not visible to you guys. You essentially see enlarged shadows on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this bandit here that I just highlighted in pink.
Okay. Roll to hit.
1 slash. Let's see, slash with my scimitar. That's.
Where's my?
That will hit.
Okay. And Moon Touch Rapier.
That will hit.
Okay.
Gizmo has came and claimed her spot while I stream.
So I got 10 damage on the rapier, 8 damage on the scimitar, and hold on, I got Zephyr's Strike active, and I have my Planar Warrior. So if I'm correct, that is. I got 2. I'm basically gonna roll 4d8 of force damage as well.
I mean, it's dead after your 2 strikes, so.
I'm rolling initiative, by the way.
I mean, they just come naturally. So.
There's my initiative since they'll be on my turn as well.
Okay. I mean, you're currently unconscious, Rock, so.
I know, but they would actually
Not for long.
What my initiative would be.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's. Oh God, it's. Oh yeah, I can't even describe how dead this thing is. Okay.
Did I just accidentally just blow away into a billion pieces?
With 40 damage.
Stab the sky through the soul.
Wait, is that 40? I don't think that's 40 damage.
18 plus 22.
Oh shit.
Well, my spell may have backfired to
40.
reduce him, but we got rid of him.
No,
this was a bandit next to him.
Oh, darn.
I'm not. I am respectful. I don't take Ghetto's kills from him.
I mean,
all right.
Which one?
Just when Ghetto wants to go smack this one guy, he just knows that his friend just gets stabbed, slashed, and then immediately just explode in force.
I mean, you essentially cleaved this man's soul into the stars at this point, okay?
That was not on purpose.
Like, he just kind of evaporates from your force, so.
So I basically just stabbed it from behind, then pulled back my rapier, and it just kind of slashed it, and afterwards it's just like.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ryu, What do you want to do? I will let you have a surprise attack in.
Oh, cool. I will. How do I highlight things I'm learning?
I low-key did just kidnap your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could just like see him disappear, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah. In a in sort of like a starry portal underneath him, he just kind of gets absorbed in a way.
Yeah. So I will attack the bandit nearest to me.
All right, you have 3 or 4 options.
Yeah.
You have him, him, and her.
I'll go to the one northwest of me.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Roll
I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff for 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. My damage 4.
Okay.
And then I'll hit with my unarmed strike bonus action.
All right.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
And 7 points of damage.
All right, that one drops.
Nice.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Get out of my sight.
Those that are highlighted in red are the ones that drop, that are dead and out of combat.
Nice.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, that's basically my turn.
Okay. All right, everyone, go ahead and roll me initiative. I don't need.
I already rolled. Mine was 21.
Yeah. Ghetto, did you roll me your initiative yet or no?
I got a 9.
Yes, you did. 12. Okay.
God damn
Let
it.
me allow me to add a D8 to that.
17.
All right.
You know what? I am going to use luck to re-roll that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Never mind.
You could use Tides, like, I don't know if you can use Tides Chaos on initiative roll.
I mean,
So that'll be a
attack roll,
19
ability
instead.
check, and saving throw.
I guess initiative is... Actually, I have no idea. Is that a ability check?
Initiative? No.
Yeah, I don't know if that works or not. Sometimes you're allowed to, but... Is this like... Usually we'll specifically say you can use something on an initiative roll.
So technically, I have 4 of those I can use because they're both the luck and Tides of Chaos say the same thing. So I actually have 4 chances to save my butt in a fight.
Yeah. That's basically just get advantage.
Yep.
Brock, your Nothics are up. Get the one deck.
Let's see. Which one are the? I'm assuming the two at the one at the top and the one at the bottom are going to be the smallest ones. So these two are going to attack this one.
2 black ones are your enhanced.
I had 4.
You had 4 enhanced?
Yeah, before I left the area, I had all 4 of them do that.
Okay.
So these 2 bottom ones are the standard, and then that is doing claw attacks, which will be where's the page? There it is. Plus 4 to hit, so 4 attacks. Lowest being a 6, the highest being a 15.
15 will hit. 9. The 13 will hit too. So the ones
Okay.
that rolled 11 and 9 will hit.
Okay, so that is a D6
9 and the
plus
6
3.
will miss.
So total damage, that's going to be 10 damage. I'll actually have these two guys. They're gonna grab him and just disappear.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so they're gonna. Okay, so they're gonna take Bandit A with them.
Yeah.
All right.
We haven't worked out the stats for them yet, so.
In the dark of the night, evil will find him.
Is E dead or no?
E is not yet. No.
Take this one, same thing. 2d20. Those will both hit.
Yes.
That's gonna be 10 damage again.
All right, so he's down.
And then swap here. He's gonna go after Bandit C. And that's flanking, right?
Ghetto there. I would say no because
And Nora.
right now Ghetto and
Oh,
Nora
there's the-
are not considered allies to you or the Nothics yet.
Gotcha. So just lowest being a 11,
Miss.
and then the other's a 13.
Hit.
7.
Okay, so that one's going to drop.
And that's the turn for them.
Does he shrink when he drops or no?
Yeah, he would shrink.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so you have one that disappeared. This one who is dead too. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. Alright, so this is the updated screen for everyone.
I thought I was gonna do something else this turn. Oh yeah, I gotta.
Alright. Is that all their turns?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Ghetto, your turn. Sixer, you're on deck.
All right. At this point, which creature actually looks like it's the worser threat?
I mean, you did just see you did see like 6 shadowy like beings with singular green eyes just attack.
5 green, 1 blue.
Yeah, 5 green, 1 blue just attack the bandits. And then you saw 2 take one of them away somewhere, you don't know where.
That's why I ask. I mean, you know what? First of all, can I start off by making just an insight check?
Sure. I'll let that be a free
Because
action.
them things are nasty, evil looking. I'll be honest with you.
Should I cast protection on good and evil for you, Ghetto?
They do have evil vibes, so they're probably evil.
They definitely are.
All right, so that's a 10 as a reaction.
Okay, you can't be sure if they are friend or foe yet, but they haven't attacked you. Or anyone in your party.
Even though they popped
Yeah.
up right next to you.
But that doesn't mean that if given the opportunity, they wouldn't attack
Yeah.
the individual who was in the middle. We just rescued the one guy who was surrounded by bandits and these creatures. At this point, it's a regular monster jamboree. I don't know who's friend and who's foe.
Exactly.
You know what?
Oh, that's right. They haven't spoken yet either.
No, the ones that can speak haven't yet.
Yeah. Well, they can all speak. Just that the 2 smaller ones only know 1 language at the moment.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I need to
And
make
also,
a quick dice
just-
roll.
Just for you, Rock, yellow is Ed.
Ed is evolved, so Ed would be the one right here, like in the middle.
All right, rolling a d4.
Is Ed.
Even, I'm going after the bandit. Odd, I'm going after the Nothic.
Okay.
And he's the one with the
Bandit
blue
it is. 5-foot step bonus action rage as I move forward.
Okay.
And I yell, Gine! And
Alright.
make my attack reckless.
Roll to hit.
Oh.
With advantage, because it's reckless.
Someone had a crit counter.
Yeah, someone had a crit counter, but also someone rolled a d20.
Rolling a singular d20 to see how d20 I did this. Really?
Damn.
Okay, which bandit are you aiming for?
I do.
The one I just ran at, D.
So another one gets to explode.
Nah, this one doesn't. This one doesn't explode. This one just kind of ceases to exist.
It evaporates.
Like,
Okay, give me a second.
I
gotta fix it.
not. Evaporate is the best word to use for what happens.
I was pitching
As Yeto comes, are you using your mallet?
I used my mochi mallet. Yep.
Okay, as you're
gobble,
swinging
gobble.
the
How are
mallet up and
you?
around your head, and you just absolutely whack a fucking mole this bandit. On the downswing of your mallet is just this starlight, celestial, radiant, beam me up, Scotty, like light that just comes down on top of the bandit, and it's there for like a solid 5 seconds before the light starts to dim, and where there once stood a bandit now stands a 5-foot square of glass. That's it. There is no gear, no weapons, no flesh, bones, dust of the bandit. It's just gone.
So what I'm hearing is there is no afterlife.
And having landed a critical, I get an
Peter Bond.
additional attack.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he just sent a thing to the next life. He just reincarnated the thing and killed it in his reincarnation.
Nah, he just killed the next 10 reincarnations of this bandit, okay?
You reincarnated as a worm in the same place, you died. You reincarnated as a spider in the same place, you died. You reincarnated as a butterfly passing through it, you died.
But now,
I love Peter Bot at this point. Get fucking wrecked.
at this point, though, now that means the only things near me are the Nothics, and at this point, bandits and Nothic alike both seem like they're enemies. 5-foot step, continue my attack into this black one. Reckless.
Okay. But it's like Vitorbot knew what you did because in retrospect to your crit, it literally said get fucking wrecked.
I mean,
Nice.
I'm supposed to say that, but it's not.
Yoko
counting.
has crit. Has crit
That's a
death
26 to hit.
Yeah, it would hit.
time.
So 14 damage. And now for my secondary action. Oh, that's a crit.
Yet again.
got 2 right now.
Damn.
But I don't get the benefits of an additional extra attack, unfortunately, because I've already used it.
But roll the 20 to see how much of a crit you do.
It'd be a
Okay,
fun.
so you still get the double crit, you still get the double damage, but it is not a 5 different afterlives crit.
Absolutely.
It is. There will. The other 2 are going to have disadvantage on their
16 is
attacks
30.
because they are blinded at this point.
So that'll be 30 damage in total against the Black Nothic.
Yep.
So 30 in total.
I already subtracted it from his, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 total. But the 2 that are in orange rock are blinded.
So he's actually at 1 HP. I'm using the basic stats at the moment. He's at 1 HP.
For the Black Nothic? No. He was full health.
Yeah,
And he-
45.
Yeah, and he got
He
hit.
he did 30 and then 14.
No.
Oh,
he
no,
did
no.
30 total.
Yeah, 30 total. I
Oh.
got it. 14 and 16.
He's down to 15 HP.
But he crit. Isn't crit double? No, never mind. I'm okay. So
It's already double.
Yeah, my crit number was low. Was a low roll. That's why it was a 16 instead.
The 2
I'm ready to really heal this armored guy.
The 2 orange circled ones are blinded because of the
light.
yes, of Ghetto.
And I scream at the thing as I attack into it. To kill!
All right. Sixer,
You.
it is your turn. Ryu, you're on deck.
Okay. So, looking at the scene ahead of me, I'm going to aim for the thing Ghetto attacked.
Okay.
Oy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Sorry, my map didn't update, so I had to reload the page, and now everything it makes a lot more sense. Okay, yes, I am going to attack the one Ghetto is attacking with Chaos Bolt
Okay, roll to hit.
in 20 feet range. Hey, 22.
You said it's a 20
Mhm.
foot range?
120 foot.
Oh, 100. Okay. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, and so a 1 on that is going to be acid damage. So this is 12 acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Ryu, you're up. Nyla, you're on deck. Ryu, with you having come upon the unconscious tiefling that has since vanished, you did realize that the Nothics were kind of encircling the tiefling before the bandits showed up, and then they kind of scattered to counter circle those bandits. So you, because they hadn't attacked you, but they were protecting the armored tiefling that you had been protecting yourself. So you can surmise that maybe that they were allies with this tiefling, and the ones you've heard come up just start attacking the bandits around you, and they're dropping one by one. So what are you doing?
Well, I had a feeling these Nothics came out of nowhere. But my focus was the bandits, since I know what a bandit is like. So I'm going to go for Bandit Eye.
Okay.
Take out the bandits first, then I can deal with this group of adventurers and these Nothics.
Okay, roll to hit.
9.
Miss.
Okay, I will bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
16.
16 will hit.
Cool. And that is 4 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Nyla, you are up.
It's a healing time. I'll cast Life Transference. Because it feels right.
Okay. How much does it heal?
50 health.
50?
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
So, Rock, update your HP to 51 out of 88.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take 25 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Anime Ganum.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. It is Bandit F's go. And... let's see. 4. Okay.
So how many does Gecko have?
It's
2 or 3?
2.
Alright. There, counter's working now.
Can we go for 3? Listen, I need to blow my previous numbers out of the water. I'm aiming for 16 this time. Gotta go for 16.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Ghetto, one of the bandits, despite having watched you just absolutely annihilate one of its comrades, it is going to run up to you, scimitar pulled out of its scabbard as he's coming for an uppercut towards your neck and torso. However, he is going to miss and hit your Mochi Mallet instead. Bandit H is going to come up to you, Ryu, and do the same thing.
Wait.
Does a 7 hit your armor class?
The rock's near us now. Okay.
Yeah, I just like super healed him.
No,
Right,
7 doesn't hit.
Okay.
So he's back to full health?
No.
Not full, but I took 25 damage and he healed for 50, so.
Alright. So as a bandit north of you comes running to you, same thing, except he's going for a downward swipe with his scimitar. You bring your staff up and just block it and parry it to the side. Is going to be Bandit I, who's going to come up to you. And go for a strike with advantage. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage as you're blocking the one. You can't move your staff in time to block the other, and you just get a cut across your shoulder for 4 damage. All right, Siri, it's your turn.
I turn around and touch rock and use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
He has more health than me, by the way.
I get
Boom,
that.
shakalaka.
I'm at 43 health.
Rock.
He's at 51.
Already added it.
Okay.
You and me are both like stay
Alright.
back and fight type thing, while he's more up front. I have a feeling.
All right.
Well, I'm kind of a glass cannon, but not really
You're
glass.
wearing fancy armor.
Or do you do something?
I'm a tempered glass.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to
Is
roll
that your
that
turn
again.
to do something else? Damn. Okay.
I did not
yeah.
mean to roll that again.
Do you
I'm
do
sorry.
anything else?
Let
No,
me
you're
look.
good. Do you do anything else?
Here, do you have healing word?
No, I only got cure wounds.
I have word.
I got
Good
something
thing,
else,
Moro,
so-
you're on deck, so.
Give me a second. Let me look. I have Hex. I gotta look and see what it does. And I can use it as a bonus action.
Hex.
Target a summon, they get disadvantage, and you deal more damage when you attack them.
Yes,
you
I
deal
will.
an additional d6 worth of damage.
I will cash Hex on Bandit F.
Bandit F? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will put that in gray.
I was saying, this is the perfect time to use pink.
3.
No. Hex only deals damage when you attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Never mind. Okay, sorry. At least now he's Hex, so everybody can have fun with that.
By the way, Noro, I know that you asked Ghetto earlier if he wanted Circle of Protection, protection against good and evil. Not trying to meta. Ghetto was in the middle of fighting, so you can actually decide for yourself what you want to do there.
Yeah.
No, I was actually asking because, like, I'll drop the concentration on Zephyr Strike and switch to protection from good and evil.
Oh, I know. Out of character, I know what the Nothics are. I also know who they belong to and everything like that. So, I would tell you, no, don't do that. Don't waste your time, blah, 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 blah. But, in character, no, I have no idea what these things are or who they belong to or anything. So, at this point, I'm just fighting. So you can make your choice as to what you want to do.
And same with
It is your turn,
Ghetto, because
Nora.
I know too. As our character.
Okay. Honestly, yeah, because I probably will drop the Yeah,
I will say you did see me lay into the one in black just a second ago, and it's still standing even after 2 strikes from my mallet.
even I'm kind of wondering, like, where the Nothics come from? Because I'm like, these things are freaky, honestly.
Well, the one thing you
or
would
the-
have noticed, they came straight from the shadows.
Yeah, 4 of them right now are bigger than the other 2. And one of them has a blue eye where the others have green.
Yeah. Because last time I checked, Rock is the checking for you guys. He was the one that was down, and Rain is, I guess, just fighting.
Well, Rain's gone now. Rain is back at the village.
He's talking about the other character.
Rayu.
Oh, Ray, excuse me. I heard Rain for some reason.
Sorry, I was thinking of Rayu, and I said Rain. I meant Rayu.
Alright, Nora, it's your turn. What you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm dropping the concentration on Zephyr Strike, and I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Okay, on who? You or...
I'm going to I'm actually going to run over and cast it on Ghetto. I'm going to highlight Ghetto in blue for that.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try to pierce. Then I'm going to try to make an attack with my rapier on Bandit F.
Alright, roll to hit.
$24.
Yes.
And that is only 1d8 this time of force damage. Wait, hold on. I actually forgot to do the damage for rapier. 7 plus 3 force damage.
Okay, it is still standing, but it currently has a stab wound through its chest.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything Oh wait, no, yes I can. Yeah, no, that is it. And
Alright.
it's just action for spell and bonus action to attack. So
Brock, it is your turn. You are just now coming back to consciousness, and last thing you remember is a very dark, musty, damp cavern with a god standing over you. Currently, it had a knife coming down towards you, but an individual stepped in to block said knife and transported you somewhere you don't know where, and now you've woken up, the sand on your back, and you see 3 people standing around you. 2 dragonborns and a gnome. The gnome has remnants of healing magic coming off their palm.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the alligator-looking dragonborn. But you are still prone, but you are awake. And you can surmise you were in the desert with the sun beating down on you.
He's gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I'm sure the Nothics are screaming.
Oh, they are.
Well, correction, yeah, 3 are screaming because 2 are blinded, one's in severe pain.
Yep.
Two attempts. So I'm gonna go ahead. What is it? Bandit F?
You have Bandit F, H, and I.
I'm gonna use Blast on Bandit F.
Okay, roll to hit.
So roll 1,
That'll hit.
roll 2,
That'll hit.
roll 3,
My lord, that'll hit.
roll 4.
Yes.
That's all 4 blasts.
He
So,
explodes.
1,
It, yeah.
2,
15.
3,
Yeah, that's Shadow Realm.
4.
Instantly.
24.
Right. Banished. Straight to the Shadow Realm, Yugi boy.
Your move, Kaiba.
In the same amount of fashion as the Mochi Mallet Smite is what I'm gonna call that. I have no other name for what the fuck that was, Ghetto. In the same manner of the Mochi Mallet Smite. Except where there was the radiant damage of bright light coming down on top of the poor bandit. This one has a darker color to it, almost inky black with a sheen, and dark gray vapor smoke trail as the armored tiefling individual stands up, takes a moment to survey the scene, and just lets off Eldritch Blast as they aim towards the individual bandit here. And in the blast of smokes and shadows, once the shadows start to evaporate and the smoke just blows away, there is nothing left of this bandit.
Yeah.
Standing up takes what? Half movement?
Half movement, yes. And in its place, much like the Mochi Smite, there is a 5-foot square of glass where that bandit once stood.
So I'm gonna move forward with my last 15.
I was defending that.
And I'm going to say out loud, return. And that's when, let's see, they're about 30 feet. So yeah, I'll have them all basically return to where I am.
They're going to use their entire movement in action to get to you. The ones that are remaining here. Because you see 2 of them are missing. and your shadows let you know that they have retreated to the Shadow Realm, to the Shadowfell.
Mhm. And that's the end of my turn.
I will, if Geto and Nora wish, I will let them get attack of opportunities as the Nothics are running out of their range of attack. If they wish.
So, at this point, my focus was on Nothic Black, and then the bandit ran up on top of me, and then suddenly he's glass.
Yes.
Just like I left the other one. And I turned and looked and saw Rock and heard him call them to return, and they rushed backwards.
Yep.
I am grimacing heavily at this point. But I do not actually attack anything.
Yeah, even I'm just kind of standing there confused, like, wait, what?
Okay. So, Geto, it is your turn. There's still 2 bandits that are surrounding the individual monk, the monk that you had seen protecting the previously unconscious armored tiefling.
So I mumble under my breath, Uzai, and then turn towards the bandits that are to the north of me at this point.
Bandit high.
Yep, bandit eye. At this point, I'm going to charge forward, continuing my reckless assault and attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll, fight the power.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll damage for that. Then I'll make my second attack.
That one drops, so...
Okay. Can I move forward just a little bit further and then attack the other?
Yeah. As long as you didn't use up your full movement, yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
Just think of what if I had invocations.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
That was base Eldritch Blast.
Oh no.
I think there's actually. Hang on. I know I can get some, but
Okay. So I move up and I hit him and deal 6 damage to him.
Okay, yeah. That 23 will hit and 6 damage, okay.
And that will be my my turn at this point.
Right? Sixter, it is your turn. Rayu, you're on deck.
Okay.
One left.
Yeah, I will move about here-ish. How is the last bandit looking?
He's looking injured. He's looking hurt.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I'm going to use Ray of Frost then.
Okay.
Hey, 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 2d8. That's, wow, 11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Da-da-da.
You did it.
So, as I look at him, I flick up my lantern, which starts to glow with a blue light, and I just gather the power in my hands and blast him and freeze him solid.
Hami.
Exactly.
And for good measure, once he's a popsicle, I'll go ahead and bring them out down whack-a-mole style to shatter him.
Okay, he is shattered.
Nice.
And that...
Good job, team.
That effectively ends combat. You are all out of initiative.
I'll do all right. I say, looking over to the individual that I just charged up to assist.
Yeah, I'm fine. Only a scratch.
Good, good.
I'm gonna walk up to him and use cure wounds.
I will also use cure wounds on Nyla.
Okay. Roll your cures.
I'll move to the front of this individual, and holding my mallet out in front of me and pointing over in Rock's direction. I don't look back at Ryu, but I say, and this individual, is he your friend or foe?
Nyla,
That's...
heal 18. Ryu,
Yep.
heal 5.
I don't know
Cool.
who's injured worse, but 13 to one and 12 to the other.
Nyla is the one that was injured more.
Okay, so
And
13 to
Nyla's right
Nyla,
next to me.
12 to Siri.
I'm at full health.
Okay.
Oh,
Same.
Yeah, the double cure wounds healed the 25 damage right there.
okay. So who's still injured?
No one.
I thought because I was
So I didn't even
closer
pass
and
cure wounds or no?
I had I was missing like 7 health still.
Your
So I just took part of the healing.
your 13 cure wounds healed the rest of what Sari's cure wounds did not.
Okay, and then Siri had any damage or no?
No.
No. The only two that got injured were Ryu
Okay.
and Nyla.
Okay, so then I didn't have to cast it twice. I just cast it the once then.
Yeah. So you were asked a question: is the armored one friend or foe?
I'm questioning that one myself, since he has those things around him. Not like I know what they are.
Can I make a knowledge history to try to determine what the creatures are?
Sure.
Or should I make a what would be more suitable? History, Arcana, religion?
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah, would be the closest one. Though religion could technically work too.
In this
What
case,
What a
yeah.
13 tell me?
Yeah, you recall stories of shadowed beings with singular eyes that essentially were wizards who sold their soul for stuff and got cursed. These are Nothics.
I'll speak and say, they are the poor shadows of men who tried to seek power and failed. And I'll begin to approach with my hammer over my shoulder, but I'm not approaching in a friendly manner at this point. You, tiefling, yes?
He'll turn. Yeah.
These things, you command them?
Yes.
Dark things they are. Either they are very desperate or you're very powerful.
A little of both.
Ghetto will look them over and then look Rock over. So, I issue a question. Are you friend, or are you foe as well?
Did they attack you?
He has a point.
Not that I gave them opportunity.
I mean, they didn't even try to like swing at us. You might have a point.
Tell me,
Yeah,
who do they go for exactly?
To knowledge, it seemed that they were attacking the bandits.
Correct.
I take it in lieu to protect you.
A little of both.
He
And-
stares at you for like a second longer, and then he sort of just mumbles something under his breath.
I think
And,
this will be when I'll have Ed for once finally speak in common, say, just helping.
Okay. So, the one in yellow right here, he,
Blue-eyed one.
yeah, the yellow circled one, will speak up, move forward a bit to be seen, and speak up, just helping.
Ghetto will look to it. There'll be a slight tinge. Just for the briefest moment, a slight tinge of disgust on his face. And then he says, looking back over to you, Rock, it is good you have help then. And good that we arrived when we did.
Ghetto, don't forget, you still like glowing blue with protection from good and evil.
That I am.
Sorry, Sam.
wait,
There
are
was
Gnostics... Wait, are the Gnostics even affected by that spell?
It depends on what you chose to protect me against. If you selected Fiend, then no. But if you selected Aberration, then yes.
It doesn't say for select, it just says...
Read it. I have
If
the
it's good and
sacrosanct
evil,
spell.
it's
Yeah,
either evil aligned or good aligned. So depending on who you chose.
I chose Ghetto, and it doesn't say...
It doesn't
says-
specify.
yeah,
It says they're protected from
Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Faith, Fiends, and I think you just got a general protection spell on you.
yeah, it's a general one.
Okay, so then I'm protected from everything at this particular moment.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls. They can't charm, frighten, possess, so forth, so on. It's a relatively like giving them disadvantage on things.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, you have advantage.
So
No.
at this point, basically, I state, that that's good that he had them there to help, and that he was lucky we arrived when we did. And then looking about, I'll say, that said, this is this no good place to be. We should keep moving. It'd be best in... And I sort of hesitate just for a second, and then I say, be best in interest of both of you. If perhaps you follow us. Safety in numbers.
Where are y'all
Nyla,
heading?
Noro, and Ghetto.
What's up?
As you guys are talking to the Ganassi and the Tiefling, Nyla and Noro, you will get a, best to describe it, a call from the stars, signaling that these two newcomers you have met, they are part of a plan that you are also part of, and it would be an interest to team up. And Ghetto, you are getting whispers from your benefactors that these were the two that you were meant to meet. And Rock, considering how you got here, one of the things you remember is a bunny crossing your path. The bunny being hunted by the monk. 2 twin children handing you a stuffed bunny. You see the bunny who has been talking to you and was storming towards you, asking if you were friend or foe.
Again, there's a reason why Ghetto cursed under his breath in Elfkind. He had a feeling.
Yeah.
I hate the gods.
But yeah, you see a white bunny because the white bunny crossed your path. The Harengon were white Harengon children and gave you a white bunny. And now there's a white bunny standing in front of you.
Granted, this white bunny is covered in burn scars and Yakuza-style tattoos, but you know. Not to mention piercings.
So where are y'all heading? Oh, and Nothics can go as they disperse.
This one's going to, the one in black's going to stay gone for quite a while in the Shadow Realm to try and regain health.
Ghetto will approach closer, and as he approaches, he will go ahead and place his warhammer back on his back, and he says, "We are heading north to seek employment with the guild that we've been informed of."
Oh, y'all are heading to see Odysseus. I need to see him anyway.
I take it that you know of this guild?
Yeah, I've been there.
If you've been there, then perhaps you could play guide for us then, to take us as well.
Sure.
Might be a good way to get introduced, too.
I need to head that way anyway. I have to stop by the Bastion. Bastion being rebuilt just north of the city. About a day's travel. It was up north. Was south?
Yeah.
Oh, we'd be passing it actually.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm stopping there first. Got it.
Yeah, going back to the map just real fast.
Because it was Wildburn, that Wildberry.
Your bastion's right here where I'm pinging. And
Oh wait, no,
Fjordhelm.
we're going to Fjordhelm. That's right.
Yeah, this is the bastion right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
And where are we now?
You
Just
are
outside.
here.
Ooh. It tingles.
Let's see. It's about a week travel on horse.
Which your horse, you don't have your horse with you.
My horse was left outside of the wilderness. If we're still in the wilderness, I can pick up the horse out on the way out.
If it's still there.
Well, it should be. If it's not, I'm going to be very angry. I will be murdering somebody.
Something ate your horse.
Oh, well then I will be murdering something. Again.
Uh-oh.
And we will eat it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ryu, what do you do? Do you decide to travel with this group, or do you want to go your own path?
I'll tag along for the ride, just because I want to get out of this desert. Not good for mobility.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Oh.
Yes.
Right. The only other way my horse is not there is if Shakti has it. Details for later.
We'll hammer that out. But for reference, your horse is not there anymore.
I will be finding out from the guy at the pen who took it.
It'll be Shakti. She would have taken it with her.
Figured. Okay.
Considering
All right.
Considering that all Shakti was told about you was that you just disappeared, and
She'd probably be heading back to. She'd be heading to the Bastion at that point.
They don't know where you're at.
Yeah.
She's taking the horse to take care of it.
Right.
So, what are your names?
Oh, me. I
That's
thought you meant the
you.
rest of the party.
No, no, no. I know the rest of them. What is your name?
Rock.
Rock. That is a pretty solid name, I suppose.
Nice.
Bombastic side eye.
And you, quarterstaff man, what is your name?
My name is Ryu.
Oh, in Homeland that means dragon. Very nice name. I approve.
Good to know.
All right, Rock, is it? Would you please be so kind as to take lead?
Sure.
I'm Nyla.
I'm Sixer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, right, Rock. What time do y'all wake up in the morning?
And this one is Noro.
My name is Ghetto. Gyokuto Ghetto.
I'm sorry. Wake
I
up.
just realized when I was speaking, I was muted.
Uh huh. We have an alarm clock with us.
I get up when the sun
And I
comes
glare at Fairy.
Hey, I didn't wake you up yesterday, so shut up.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
all right.
one day.
Sun
No,
beating down on our
3
heads. We
times.
should get going.
I wake up when the alarms go off.
Okay. Well, when Surrey goes off, you'll wake up with the rest of us.
I'm going to pull I'm going to pull that bottle of sake back out of my bag, take a swig, and put it back in the bag. All right, let's get going.
I'm just gonna take a sip from my water skin, offer you guys a ration.
Well, I know it won't take us that much, depending. How far are we from? What the hell was it called? The not the castle, not the city. The other one, the marketplace.
You have, looking at the map, you have two. You have Wildbury, which is your hunting lodge that had the
Yeah.
that had the cavern for Artemis and her hunters,
Mhm.
and then you had Wanuna, which was the farming community.
But I'm asking from the desert. Where are we, like, in retrospect? How long have they been traveling? Is a better question.
They haven't been traveling long. Asking the questions, they've only been in the desert for about 3 days, handling the water issue and returning one of the chieftain's children back to her.
Huh, okay, so I'll have to send that paperwork. And how far away from town are we? If anyone would know.
About a few hours travel from a Rock Bazaar.
And we're heading north, so we're still about an hour or two away from the edge of the desert then.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Yeah. Within that hour, as you start to walk, and you're told you're caught up on where it's at. You can't quite tell where in time you actually are. If you're parallel to where you were at, if you've gone to the past, or if you're somehow in the future. Cannot tell yet.
Well, shit.
But within
That is
that
my
hour,
line.
within that hour, you will end up here at the edge of the desert where the stable is. And as I said, your horse is not there. The stable hand doesn't even recognize you or the party.
Uh,
or a drow individual.
I hate time. Seems we're leaving the desert before I even made it here. Which means we should go this route instead of the straight route from what? Where did we come from when we left? We came from the Bastion. We didn't go through Wildberry. Asking the person at the stable, what day is it?
What do you mean, like?
Like date and time frame.
Oh,
Basically, so he can think of when, because he would have asked when he got here the first time. So he doesn't know. Basically, he knows like how long the different time frame is.
okay, from Fridays to Saturdays, there is about a 2-month time frame difference.
I'm here 2 months in advance.
2 months before Friday's game. Yeah.
Fuck you, gods. Which means I send the paperwork to her, and she's probably already signed it by then. That's why the contract. God damn it! Timey-wimey bullshit.
The rest of the
Wobbly.
party,
Oh,
is
damn it.
looking at you like, "What are you talking about?"
So literally says, "Are you okay? Do you need to sit down?"
So real
I've
quick,
got
out
some
of character,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
laughing my ass off because I know what happened last night. Suri is like, I thought I was chaos.
Hey there, if you need help, just so you know, I'm a doctor.
We're going to be heading to the town nearby. It is called Wildberry.
Okay. Anything we should know about Wildberry?
Wildberry was the... Shit, no, I can't go to Wildberry right now. We're not going to Wildberry. My bad. Wildberry is not the place I need to be because that's where I would have been now.
Nope.
What?
No?
Okay.
Wait, can I roll the insight check?
They rolled up to the desert the same day y'all woke up in the forest in Fjordhelm. So they've been 4 days, I'd say about a week or so in the desert. So y'all would still have been at Fjordhelm by that time. Being given, or helping with the drow army that had attacked the city. Around this time that y'all are at the edge of the desert.
Okay. Guess we're going to go to Wildberry then.
Sure. Whatever you say, Mr. Rock.
Bro, you were rolling an insight for what?
They lost. So I was going to get insight to what he's possibly talking about. I'll say that Arcana check was on accident.
You have no clue. Okay, or alright, what is your insight instead? And Nyla, why were you rolling an Arcana? I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing these.
Just for the vibe.
Okay, bye.
Gazing into the stars, you know.
Okay, I got 21 insight.
While you don't know what he could be talking about, you do get the sense, because you're a star druid, that he has some experience, and he's essentially been isekai'd from where he was before.
He's
Not to mention, my background is Fey loss because I fell through a Fey portal as a child, so I kind of understand what it's like not being where you're supposed to be.
Yep, you would understand him. But Rock, take a look at your left palm as you see a sickly, glowing, ethereal-looking tattoo that takes up the entirety of your left palm. That if you roll me a religion check, and don't.
So what
potato
I'm hearing is it probably itches because my gauntlets would cover it at the moment. I have to take my gauntlet off.
Yep.
Okay, religion. Terribly.
You didn't potato, so you will see that you have the symbol of ball on your palm.
Spicy.
Ball. He is the murderous one.
He's the god of murder. Most
Yay.
assassins, murderers,
No wonder he's got beef with me.
chaotic evil individuals generally will follow ball.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put my gauntlet back on. I'm gonna have to get that fixed at some point.
Yes.
And off we go.
But you know why he has beef with you, because of your father. Will you leave the bread alone, little orange? No. Leave the bread alone. You don't eat bread.
Okay. I can explain more when we get into Wildberry and into a tavern. As he pulls out his fucking map.
What's your fucking language, God?
God damn it.
Fuck.
He's very agitated.
Go to the restroom.
With it being 11 o'clock, however, I will be ending tonight's session here. You guys have hit the edge of the desert and will start to walk towards Wildberry.
Grass. Trees.
Not sand.
Shade.
My skills will dry out now!
It's rough and coarse. It gets everywhere.
There's a reason why Anakin hates sand.
Yeah, his joints will rust. Or his joints will get filled with sand now.
That too.
By the way, Sixer, Sora says
Yo.
hi.
Oh, yeah. Tell her I said hi, and I hope she's doing okay.
She's giving you the thumbs up.
That's good. That's good. Also, same for Oda.
Absolutely.
And you, of course, my brother.
Oh, of course. And our three smallish ones are well as well.
That's good. That's good. It must be chaos around your place.
Not terribly, but we have spent the last week trying to get back into the swing of things.
So managed chaos.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yay, new
glad to
baby!
hear everyone's doing good. Oh, how big was he? Was he chunky?
Fang ended up being 8 pounds and 13 ounces. And he was
Oh.
22
Oh,
inches.
you chunky
Little
little
hatchling.
baby. Oh.
I'm assuming we're on break at the moment.
We are actually closing it out for the night.
Hi. So that is it for D&D, Elpis Ethereal Hope for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are going to see who we need to raid. So bear with me one moment here. You know what? I don't get to raid my wife often. I'm going to raid off to my wife. Like, fairly rarely do I do that. She's not playing D&D, she's playing Phasmo. So if you guys don't want to go over, you guys can just go ahead and leave. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow for King of the Castle.